and nya high blood sugar. Na menya hepatitis B and C, kidney infections, liver infections, HIV chronic wounds, and I feel so prostate enlargement, bad breath, ulcer, menstrual pain, chronic cough, asthma, chest pain, arthritis, and I feel so swollen faces and then when now diagnostic herbal industry, some main control said Tortina 74, and I see a friend with T74, and on the Abba, the Beboye pa, baby not top, our pharmacy beer 0246 073498 0246 6073 498, and I feel say 050 162 8931 050-162-8931. Now when you diagnostic herbal industry funding come on. Producers of a Tontina 74 and I said T74. Now baby not on a boapa. Back again and it's driving me. Sasana make a choice say your Christmas is on. And I face on. Say your Christmas to crapo crana. Seb yo kwa sorry. Oko a year. Oko parties. Oko ejuma. Oko weddings. Afi money na. But where they mesro. Opo bia pamontare na ma na ye papa paria na ye chepam obebo pa ne bo so da form or pama said already made young man with promising talent or ya de bruta or pam praying for ministers in the akanyina be patro ne chira kwan e wo ye aboshi market or hanom no wo 020-683-7738 020-683-7738. Now when a tape pump ending come on, tape pump here or see your custom tailoring on one. No. Have you ever been in love so deep? Yeah. When you think about it, you can't sleep. When this why you be a honor, when this why you too. For some reason she's got to leave. And so talk crowds where this why you kusu. And it hurts so bad. They say when you know I say be a honor, one who could try with you man go dia sabo from na ni san no. Sana when you na vision no enquachi. Yes ko Joshua de na ko na wo se we hemfa. Umiemia when you know cataract, glaucoma. Hey me pacho yenko ye SO Herbal Hospital. Omo be bo pa one time on TFE hotel. And ya no kwan so no mo ye. So wo stroke, so what diabetes, hepatitis B. Ya no ma ya ren sana no pay so hwiansan. Alcohol addiction. Me pacho wa ko hu eye SO Herbal Hospital. Momfa ne nko na be bo pa mama fibroid. Cancer of all kinds, liver and kidney disorders, and also prostate disorders, candidiasis, sexual weakness, STD, bedwetting, HIV, malaria, and also fever. The patronina SO Herbal Hospital, Ebesha Boapa, Sasun on lab, and also excellent. I didn't know, yeah, my uncle baby, uncle, even uncle sunlight, or baby, now fuck that be a money. Say goodbye. And also crowded. Lab no more, it's a one stop shop. Yankoya Masama Stadium Junction. Na ye ne eye SO Herbal phone code komo sane someone. I don't meet me aboye. 055 another 55 29253. And I put to 050 344 9444. And I also said 02728 59115. Now on the SO Herbal Hospital ending come on. And 7:49 is the time. Yansha sena fe yendi enkomwa na me dawase se wo do video no ato eye Kessben 92.9 and I so odi ato Kessben TV and then on DSTV channel channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 on Facebook Kessben 92.9 onsa ebeka wo honom and then o text messages na so WhatsApp messages na no pacho fani na ebra na ebeka kan ni na ama and so mpemfo betena say na fe ye din komoni ahwe de elko ene de but the major topics that made the week ni na no e babo no tofa ene anope na ora Charles Maakye the managing editor of the Hawk newspaper, citizen of all Atudazi, general secretary for GCPP and so yaw Asane Tano, political analyst, and so Kojo Yeboah, former MPP youth organizer. Aya also West Wogon on Metanase. Na ye di Jumediano Ashiseso because the name come on ho ye pa. President, in as much as spoke about the OSP, say Yeman on little time, he went further to now deal with a majority leader and the chief whip, Ora Roxy Dafia Makpo, say a private member bill now with the air cono, Mepacho Munyin Fi Honum. But there's one question people are asking. There's one question that I'm also asking. That president takes a decision for parliament to withdraw a bill. Is it in order? I would have wished Sanka President Bayeno Kodena Nkwa phrase but to make it public, what does it mean? It doesn't mean that interference bemuana and also said no ye bedini na ho enkomo ewofia and then the rerun ewoye pandai matters arising Dr. Bawumia akasa afa ho bebre na so say Dr. Bawumia afi no start kasa dia na jechikwesi dia na ye no na owo hefa other matters o raising nyina no ye bedini na ho komo ene because pandai dia no ye den ya yisi ashe 30th of December say yebeko ne akwakọ to rerun. It is a Christmas Eve anobe dem pa ye ya na January ending so no MPP4 omo primaries no so ahyehyɛ so amayen. Then we'll look at Parliament passing the Road Amendment Bill, the 2025 one, legalizing Okada for commercial purposes now as we speak. Na mi bisa say why legalizing Okada for commercial purposes na ukwan na waye no na mepacho motorists for no omo pragia mu nyina wa legalize omo say emfanya commercial no omo kwan ne dahe e kwan na mo yesesi no moto ene bicycle for de e dahe e na omo bubu ye side mirror. So you are now legalizing them. We don't have a problem because when yamana atiasete wie abemwe wie, but me bisa say e kwan na mo ye no motorists for omo de no moto for de no Okada for kwan no ewe hefa. Why are they competing with us on a highway, motorway, N1, and they are competing with us? Wuna ni ebewu. So who legalize your mono na anka minister transport ministry any roads mu legalize no na anka mu legalize e kwan ni bi amomo so that it will be very comfortable and easy and safety for your own citizens. Ewe hefa. Well, you better need to come ene anope. And I feel so the transport minister at the betu just say see adie trot driver bia won't join the union bia no besro henceforth as I will join the union. So one join the union there ye chiwa ye be joka no. Now discipline is coming on our roads. And then the minister again had said, say no almost the buses, almost about 888 is the CC Bronu biso. A bit to say Accra, Medina, Adenta Kwano so or the 8 buses basi honum. Now bus and the chassis from 4:30. Then I asked myself, Mr. Minister, what time do we have to close from work? If we are closing 5 and you are telling us bus will be there 4:30. It means that people will leave your offices at 3:30. And I said, dear, it is here Accra, Medina, Kwano. You said the 8 buses basis so. I feel so Achimota Amasama, you the 8 buses basis so. You the Accra, Malam, Kaswa, you the 8 buses basis so. And then they've identified Accra, Tema, Beach Road. And then somebody almost about 8 buses basis so to help. Emma, a friend is saying, workers are almost bre, ewo kwan huono. Omenya kwan etume dufie intem no maje oma home. How about the other regions? Kumase, Takrade, are there no traffic? Are there no heavy year na? Nina yebedi ho enkomo. Because we understand say drivers no overcharging into no you are employing these vehicles and you are doing this one with Ministry of Transport and then STC. Into STC na mu yusu and amodiaye. What will be your charge? Because now if momo charge no form there, what it means is that as I say a rate I will be able to make use of friends a charge na then you be home come and then pay 55 minutes into a 7 me komo na me mechia me ya me na ya me ya me bibia me read mu ya me ya ye pa but nyame adom me de bitare enya magic but jack aboami o aboam na mechi na misi o omo ma me ba ko ampampa bo ma bre mi bi Amuka hit patch no and eja me de tare and I met your show no say name musa or should wear them like send the bano say one thing is send ya I said yeah
at a moku
so intimate to be a shishu
the fed the force and remusa what to say. I mean your senses are telling you be remu but come on manage and like I said the last time I went to a is it Rock Chemist and I'm friends me kwano so a adenta kwano so a chemistry
is it Randy?
And Randy, the other ones, I've forgotten the name. I buy medicine from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quite a
yes.
I mean, what fraha.
Right.
Yes, good. Yeah. We are full joint in one of the next filling stage. Sorry, pharmacy no one. Me tato draw up and to go up and I'm seeing me now. Yeah.
This is
baby. Moment come on. I'm gonna hit patch.
Where the other say and pay ye chia for ni ahwefo nyina ewo Kessben so and pay yeah you just obi an ho ye yes we ho ye ya be de Dankwah 360 limited ya ba ye de edrosun kra a friend ahomka pain relieving heat patch and ya ba edwaso na edro ba de aboa nkofo papa senia friend say o kan no na o hwe omwa ya ekutoyo ya obiase oyusu amkate patcha eboa na eka san kwetwa ya dade amkate patch pain relieving edra we ye no plaster de tare se we chi oya no da tare se o kon chi oya no da tare so kutoyo ya una kokomi sciatica for na omuntumi nanti ebi kuta fence poma bi kwako poma pa bra bia kuta poma zia poma no we ato sister bi so no so na nya easy kra we ato or the tare no da kwadwuma obefie no wire not for water not that for the 3 to 5 days zia no what jump poma no into no or say you for the menstrual cramps into idea abasa ebeyi ya we fie ni pediem into no hamka patch say then e dey here natural oils and this ginger oil, this wormwood oil, because cinnamon oil, the custom trachum oils are natural oils that they here. No chemical be we can say be chemical no hammy and obias with mianum. Oh yeah hypertensive now we drop it manum. Oh yeah diabetic now we drop it manum. We yanum o the tarekeke. What the tire taking now a year and I age from 8 to 12 hours. What the tire you are covered from 8 to 12 hours. You are covered.
Wow.
You are covered. You are covered from 8 to 12 hours. Into no, you want menstrual cramps. You want back pain. You want sciatic pain. You want lumbar pain. It's jogging. Offense gym. Offense it was Saturdays now. You cheat your pum. Why when you spring a cribby? Oh, why not that tire? Jaden tare hokeke na nyane so be paper baby a ya paper honya dry and clean na free anase oil anase srade bien free na fata mine o tare a eno ano a stick ya within 5 minutes na I started releasing heat no into your pulse a rara pulse mu na akoba bia pain no no na I relieve you pain also ahono a be reduce inflammation no remind you enye pain no kwa anti-inflammatory and preparatic. Take care of the pain and reduce the inflammation. Until I'm going to patch. Abba, a jasso, say a bebuayen, nay yow, if you're young and draw, and say, run and red dorsal, a dorsal. My kidney no problem. Not too long ago, Nako recorded over 500 cases of kidney issue.
Exactly.
Fresh cases.
Annoying.
Because hard drugs why because meaning sister be or pain mo now draw doctor a trauma no as a pain as a corner still no man not pain war into just man double the doses no and I'm just one guy no use am can hit patch what you say nti ye mbombo ne say ye be use am ka it pass na ja painkillers na ye nom no emwaye kra
obeda bia no anum
de bia no anum a break your frame wo offense say she on or say men say no a painter to official e be ball ho tin ko to no for the past 5 years no he's been on one painkiller don't mean that one painkiller don't mean so enko adwuma am chance say onyusu we you know say papa na frame me say painkiller we die no 92.9 and a painkiller so no man I call with them I call all the parts of the body and some I call the site of pain but when the advantage of heat patch when you say who the carry that side of pain keke so it handles the pain at that localized area no e call the pedal nyina but no painkiller raw system one e be call the pedal nyina you know obenya problem it's a problem bo baby a be more problem but maybe a problem we want and noa na now you're covered yes yes
nice also na odibe kan won
yes obi be say hwan na obetumi use ahomka heat patch obi abetumi agisa akwala onya adumienu ontumi enyuso opinfo entumi enyuso ahomka heat patch ana oba oma akwala enufo ontumi enyuso ahomka heat patch testimonies in there edoso every part obi afra papa bi a wo stroke every business obetumi enyuso am say once o feel pain dey obetumi and also use you know pain na brass mo not to mean nanti afa ne bucket ko bunsuo edware testimonies na band e ka she rade nyam eye edwuma papa eno santi ya to apetin baby a wo bia oba nkra ha okọ okanshi drug store na origin chemist e wo bia sap health obenye bi house of drug la pass any okanshi nya obenya tribe of judah carnation any kaswa pro farmer e wo pokuase ukọ kumasi a Colinac Herbal, Freddie Mens, Ubenyebi, Ozon's Chemist, Danny Farmer, Ewo Mbrumne, Ashtown, Jenai Pharmacy, Ewo Patasi, Saks Pharmacy, Shops in Yina Kumasi na Ubenyebi, Costa Pharmacy, Alpha Dio Shops in PFA, Ewo Tafo, Western Pharmacy, Ewo Bantama High Street Hall, Lancer, Ewo KO, Oko Cape Coast, Ubenyebi, Obusi Pharmacy, Cape Coast Pharmacy, Jeff Herbal, Ewo Bankesim, Kingsway Pharmacy, Udu takrade so Ebuakwa Pharmacy, Nimdie Pharmacy, Chanek omunya wo takrade. Takwa Owas ebibidro fie. Owas ono aso wo enyase ene eziama. Ukosunyane a Good Day Pharmacy obi Green Light Pharmacy, Mose Pharmacy, Techima so benye bi wo Diamono Pharmacy. Smart Herbal ewo Boase. Sewa Herbal ewo Mampon. Little George ewo Committee 5. Wedama ewo Ashiama. Udu Volta Regions obenye bi wo Mount Zion Verdi Jeb ewo Sugakope onusenye bi wo Udu Somenya obenye bi wo Nagiza ene Zenaida ukọ nkọkọ obenye bi wo Hillside ene Owusko bi Kofodia Eastern Chemist Gabson ene Delight omunya obenye bi nyame ya adum no Udu North ho so a obenye bi wo Benson Pharmacy.
Ene say the mumu baby
ya spread
say the obo obi antumi nwane
course na ba nte say tumi ya spread mo bia anya bi won
wonderful my idea pa
and me say be we so usually no I go for to a hu say no mo use no into no mo te a hu say oyi o te no yi a a chair white and enemy brown say
yes
into no a white first white now not that time but white first white I saw say second white in feel okay chocolate color brown to when now the better baby ya no
okay
mesre so we fit so no be use na numbers egu we so your numbers so betu dwa wa frɛ ne a show say to no white first white now I saw say white second white no and say wait so na do use a edro no unuse yi
edro no wakata so
enye djuma
okay
no
okay. Very important pa obi frɛ me come obi wo shop me do na ma America say bra we do no dey buy and papa we beto obi anya adwuma ade ne pem na bi say who you soon say the papa nto na me yi wa na me demonstrate so be why we afi papa net so say bra me so me why first one man why second I'm so when you soon you nti wo kasa ade na anya adwuma because why two now the farmer to say that we kasa o better say show the down and so we feel ah just one why two na anya
okay
but if you omo tie radio so o friend na mesia ya be 0248 50 9003 0248 509003 and 0536 645 334 0536 645 334 inchiremu bia ofren yet be mo ebia wate en case person o ye distributor ofren nhihye bia wo ho bia no ye ne be na ya supply obi.
Okay, yada say ahonka heat patch pain relief majeme de wahu mimi de ni okwaye green say ya kama na wate na we ye drone film na wo de aye o pains no be pacho enko me krane drug so de bi aba ho de bi anka me pamo adichi bi abeje na fe won say e be na fo increase milligrams no because we use ba ko acha manafa wa enye yenko pe eya honka heat patch ni bi na ebebo aye pa pacho sambo na mani bi ni yenko numbers no
0248 50
okay
9003
okay
0248 50 9003
okay
and 0536 645 334
okay
0536
okay
645 334.
all right how can it patch you better must say some mobile all right o check it time na 7 minutes past 0 over 8 o text message na face WhatsApp message na be timi dia ba making kan nyina amount ewo ahanom I have teacher constitution yamwase or say it is time for the NDC to get serious about governance, stop chasing seats, and focus on creating jobs and opportunities for Ghanaians. The people are watching, and accountability is key. Leadership is about serving the people, not just seeking power. Greetings to Honorable Mavis in Kansa Buedu Koka, JFK, and then Honorable Mavis Howard Kumsen. Then I have here another one from Meshach, another good friend of mine from Amasamai. Now, I'll say, in fact, wonders shall never end. So MPP are now crying bitterly over declaring Pandai seat vacant. Abba ye de bo I'm not sure na bibli. Abba ye de bo techino. No one ye de bo ba and so debi. Okay, I've got it right. Have they forgotten what they did to Jachi Kessben just recently? Do what you want others to do for you. The people of Pandai have gotten another big opportunity to join the super majority caucus in parliament, and I know they will not miss this opportunity. And if MPP think have done with them, if MPP think we have done with them, then they must be joking. They haven't seen anything yet. We will snatch every dispute seat from them, and by the time we finish with them, their seat will be less than 50 in parliament. This is Meshach Asante from Amasamai on Sonedia or the Ebaye and Then this one says that good morning, I'm Okan from Bantama in the Senate West District. I'm not surprised about the attack on magistrate court in Kwame Danso. The root cause was a long-standing conflict between Fulani herdsmen and communities in Senate West over crop destruction and property damage. The Fulani cattle repeatedly destroyed farms, and when confronted, they reported the locals, leading to the arrest and prosecution, which escalated tension and sparked the violent attack. It is a clear case of frustration and injustice boiling over. And then this one from Komensa Pillar 2, aka Give Baumia Another Chance, says that my MPP family, let's stand strong, let's stand united, because together we can achieve more. Kukrudu, inshallah, we will bounce back in 2028. Special greetings to Hajia Safia Mohammed, next MPP National Women Organizer, and Nana Ahinkai, aka Kede Golden Boy, next Kede Golden Boy. We if you Komensa Pillar 2 ho and na ode ebaye. And you know, ye be chance na ye di enkomo a mehwe na ye hu de ebeye afa, but I mean can say Bayport fixed deposit no eno na mebo ho dero ama wo no eno nti no wa wo sika ebida honom sika botini bida ho a on person de be bibia sisia no na so person wo di sika ko hye fixed deposit nim na otumi nya moho ne dia na woni Bayport for ND enkomo na Bayport for betumi abo ye pa Bayport am kan cho say 5,000 Ghana cedis say me no kasa say sie ya o de ba afi ba ko obenya 1,000 Ghana cedis as interest wo sika no so so na okra 20,000 Ghana cedis busumi nsia o de 1,820 as interest in a better so amawo okra 100,000 Ghana cedis afi ba ko a obenya 20,000 Ghana cedis as interest on your money umpewe na upede ya fre ora boni manager no ma Bayport na oni no ending komo ne number ni nie 0245 153 283 0245 153 283 and our face 020 4125 878 020 4125 878 na also wafre Bayport na onyomo edi nkomo na yahwede ko ene de ebe nyina 11 minutes past the hour of 8 impemfo atenase ye ba bedi nkomo na afa yahwe de ekobransa na no mamen kan show say yankasa ye marketing manager and as a manageress Mrs. Ado ne mame no ebekoso ochna the Saturday the 13th venue near Bantama Presby School Park honom na ebekoso say atano fita no ntino mo pese mokoja yenua Mrs. Ado marketing managers Kessben TV ne Kessben media nyina no ne maame Madam Comfort Mante Kai Mensa Ante Kai Osu eda form a okwakosie no ochna 13th of December 12 p.m. Bantama Presby School Park atano white OD 89 nyamishra ni ye pa eno ntino adofo nyina yenkoja ye maame na fe yenhwe de eko ewo honom minya ho ye na ebekobi ene eden me no reche de bituka na yekokuma se ne ekobantama na yakwakohwe de betimi aye wo honom me be share discussions na say na fe ye di nkomo na nkomo de ho hia ye pa se na me di kan no President Mahama on the ASP and I face so the majority leader and the chief whip the private member bill no sisi Mahama edena no atumbi se omo enyi emfi honom omo nyi emfi honom omo emfa nkobi omo nyi emfi ona ye ma OSP no mre kakra no fanya adwuma no wasan hye OSP no so se onye na adwuma yie na prosecutions ekoso nyina no ontumi ndi so the Kwandai rerun we'll talk about it and after the new development that is in Dr. Baumia so akase bebo tape no amaw na also wetie the Dr. Baumia ekaye efa the Kwandai rerun elections and what the minority did during the week in now your parliament in the beginning in Hong Kong, but the EC says that 30th of December in a year na yakwakoto abano ewoye Kwandai and the president abolishing the 1% COVID recovery levy while abolishing CCN starting from January 2026 into a year COVID levy bill and then parliament dealing with the road amendment bill and also honoma yebehwe na yedi ho enkomo ye pa time wo muso a will deal with the lithium issues here and there but in citizens of all Atodazi wapa minister onye minister sisiano oye ambassador at large Kojo no ambassador at large. Okay.
I like the Ramadan.
Asana na Ramadan. Ne papa no.
Yes, no class position.
PNC leader.
Yes.
It is here no. Yenia a citizen of all Atodazi and a no ambassador at large. You know, it is here no China times into Onyan is here and so kawa how nyina echeno. And ni pie and then the special assistant Mucho Charles McCarthy so enya the passport as Sisiano I mean, Chad, on those on in the Beko, on in the Beko. I think Christmas you cross over Rwanda. Now, Waka could do I think will be the 31st or no, will be the second away and cry. Into no, Omudidi.
The position we on
that's our position, and I say will be a copy because I don't need no sir.
because we can't say when in my positions ambassadors.
Yeah.
If I bear 5 no more Nigeria. Me what that you can be a Canada. No, when I was not the one paper for almost share. And I want to take care of it.
Sir. Well, you be able to there. Nice. I read that dom kaka Citizen, you be able to there. My few ambassador at large. Ambassador at large. And you see, we see 22nd. No, I don't know about Bedu. Okay. You see, I say we see 22nd. No, I feel na woba and waba did that.
Oh, Maba.
Okay. Uchocho muchona. Ofa friend me pay church.
If you miss more, she say.
Me one say there. Obo boss with it. E be yan come me ne chance here because there we see associate papers no krata no. I know the pa. Charles be aboko there. Oh, are they? I said, I know what you should be busy. Yeah. Who's that?
Kojo just a minute now. I'm a child, not my child production. My baby, I never go.
Are they?
Yes, see, no so much, so just 10.
Okay.
And in the Yemen, I'm a Troy.
Where the point? 9 months arrest armed thugs impersonating anti-galamsey. So they are impersonating as military men. Okay.
Oman fat soldier for the jam.
The so-called impersonators.
Yeah.
Okay.
Picture now, Omod demands and draw for. We are more center.
I want to move on. Okay.
Just the attacks.
No, it's armed tax.
Yes.
Maybe the story there. So much we read.
The story will help.
Until the underlining.
So the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operating Secretary Nemos has arrested 10 armed men. So who are the men? This is a story.
Yeah.
You don't leave it vague.
But as part of arrest,
who arrest here, you process them to police. You have the details of the people. I see. Because this is not the first time. Nemos are chairman for ye name people. No.
Okay.
Now I understand where you are coming from.
Which
transparency in the process?
Police station men it is not here.
Okay.
I see. Yeah, well, number catches so much.
But does that make it wrong?
It makes it
so
wrong.
you are asking for further and better particulars.
It makes it wrong because before you even engage the media, let the media understand. So make sure it is within this jurisdiction. I wish I my police for.
But you are looking at it from the point of a newspaper reporting. The interest in
the newspaper, it is what you told the newspaper. They didn't go with you.
Oh,
I beg
to differ.
No, wait.
Because you yourself, if you take a story, you pick an angle that you want to address your issues from. You might not bring all the details that of interest.
I like
say if it is a report from Naimosa, it is different. But this is a newspaper reportage.
You see, it is.
I'm not saying Naimosa probably have done right. But what I'm saying is that.
So you've not read it, but I like the way you have interjected. They quoted Kenelboa.
Okay. Yes.
they quoted him as reporters say watch him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was say watch omona odi ma media. I confirm the story to Joy News. So if I am confirming, I must be able to tell. But be a media no makoto.
Okay.
Send me person me follow up.
Okay.
Kessben pursue follow up. Where will they go?
Okay. All right.
It is right.
The fancy one.
I am fancy how.
Oh.
Budget yeah man 150 million. Me catch also the Koye headlines. Man can no studio.
Why the Koye headlines?
Minister.
Oh, that won't to me in Kasa. I mean, clearly, I pictures. So who for Nino and Omo Mohoni and Chom.
Tie.
See a Chom.
Nyabote.
I'm
for ya Chom. Nemos buy from July. Nemos buy be seen. I'm for ya so much Chom. Why any are prosecuting?
Okay, Baba. What do you have about him? You have about
him. Ensure no that's what to send you 10.
You have a call.
And do chairman for now, Tia, yet I be chair near Kwasanka have a free.
Mate. 21 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. And you know, yen shasi and afe yen twaso yen do lithium, you do lithium, be the home come. You do lithium, be the home come. Kojo mama no won shasi na yen nin come on yen share yeah. I mean, OSP. Baby, what he tia found me can OSP crown can OSP. Ain't you know, enya dia obe can 170 here. Today, my view, I mean, President di home come OSP issue ye di home come ye pa ama eniema ya kaniema bebre say OSP no bebre na fana can say ebe ya nka yenyi eye office no ene papa na mu mfio eye head no obisu say yenja eye institution no yenyi papa na mfio ya ka masisi a omampanyi sisi ade ye mo time kakra na yenhwe kwan obefa so so metima ye omo adwuma no afi so eye ono ane majority leader ene ne chief whip ankomo ede private member bill ekoso nka yenyi eye OSP institution no na afi yemfa nkoka attorney general department ho no o say omo entwensan Maminti on OSP D on afi yenko other matters so
in fact when you say me chetty for national for mampania ya de na won say no be de me OSP en sem divide obi o tie me bia nim say media institution ni na pese ye clear ni na afi on sabi ye hoto ye because na me share dem ho faso bi e wo so sa ba so mampania ye nyina e di obu de respect what to niema yi no no ababontin say ye ma mo tap o ka say Yaman institution ngo anase OSP nanga se man time onye adwuma e ho na mpeta metia se
menu ni na
e ho de me no mampani sheda nya adwuma papa because institution dey hold my fine se betima appoint obi betima ba no be so niema ni no atoto niema ni ya kebe boadan OSP no ho sisi no we ono wan kasa me the day a ono wan anim tuo kan se the reason why take no for that went to man anyere went man china na bibisa and say satam no no mo abai mu etu wi na obisa ho say anye bia OSP otisui enne yemfa ne say amakofi bu akoye bibi ana say erikopoku ko bibi a obetima afre na no obetima che no som no mo abai mu because oni sa boss oni sa ahoɔden na obi wa abai mu a obetima so ni mu no ono abetu na ni mutuo enne kam de wo mampani ko ka so enya institution ngo yes be musabia nyaado abrante no de yemfa wo semi se be clear no ni appoint obi from na hono na enke kama ba say wono no omampani si yenya institution nsa ma wo experience ama ne mre no onye na dwuma de Kojo media me ne ho de me no omampani nya adwene do nipa no am ye nyina ya we say because for the cronti a want me am for kenofara town wan kira na bibi sent no want me no that no mo abai mu no say ndisi for mo abai mu ndisi for so enim say sabia mo say opon say ne me koye nyina ba ko mienu bi ho no mo a dream be bi aka mo mpo yet kro we mu no one of the guy ya man no CEO ya man ya appointed no Kojo mi twa adwuna esi so mi so export ye ya man letter February ya man 21st February na din letter man no Kojo no say man letter no or resume adwuma 27th or sign contract 26th no nko adwuma mu OSP ate bo osro wontimi ya body ya bibia we make us we so Kojo so ayedi Jihok see wo nasa no make no Jihok lokodi kofi dwuma de no what man say what generate 21st or resume adwuma 27 or sign contract 26 contract no sign ye no ade akokoto ye no sa akoho no akoto ye no Sata no 1 liter no moton 16 Ghana cedis. Okoto no 26 Ghana cedis. Enya de ketwa no okoto yesu o. Ye de ade we yaka ade we. Yes, itano no yaka ya den we expect you was slow because of one once obi abam want me friend bi. It what it obi obi fi abam no afre no. Eti kwa company years who asema make say make and this for nya be din but which is true papa ndaso te adwam empanimfo nyina ate wakọ aban mu akọkọ pachew yayi omo ye din eti obi say eti wono masa nipa we ho corruption be na so che we obi anko adwuma mo sai contract ya hu papers nyina wa bonten o enti say ye de ade na ma na say wonni hu akokodu ana wonni hu aidia kwajo ntimi nye eti omo panis institution ni hono ma me de ka no de me support but ase enya OSP no won ka hono de me nua emwa because at the end of the day oba no pon say wo ye de obetimi ono anu nyimoto ye no de obetimi de wo ye ba bi ba akoma hu so asomu ehoye kama esa Mustafa Hamid oba be su nkwase asu so kai
we to sebe kakra
oh na su bi ono se nkwase asu wo ke wo de ma to sebe oba be su sa su no e de be wie ni papa position so to ma say enne hwe filling station do a court ne nzato so within onya that appointment Kojo Roman Rick Joru Islegon adai pa ne apartment abrante we pe onu kwa akwai otu enya de ketu o enya ba akonya more than 50 filling stations sika account obi within your man that appointment e wo NPA no
we enya man e wo OSP list no
OSP list say court ne sato so kra ne sato sa ne man so what man say so at the end of the day e ho de nipa ya de osayi da adwuma no wo ye ne ye but dia ka no ada once bi on mo performance ne enye me da bia me cancel da pa de sei o ma me lu enu me ho we si da pa de ba mi am fie ba mi fikire ne wo time wo de ko share ho sika o mo ko kaye ani sika o mo de ba abonte no kwajo anso ni da sika o mo kaye me ne market between 5 minutes 10 minutes da kai ye de nsa kai bo mo use counting machine bi enu o mo ka sika ba 3 hours o ba amount o de beto abonte na nya no kre otuma say
na nya no kre okay I mean
kwajo de me count ma say sa ko for 2000 Ghana cedis bre e ma me citizens yanka ye chamienu less than a minute or two ye be ka awie what man say but the cover counting machine I be share them ama even joy report of your joy news report that one more can scabe 2 hours machine na ka yo ye wie no akofa amount kitwa scan kitu da beto abonten and on when mra a tiny way at a time say service BBC na akwachi nipa kro na yes o check come court to as no amount a warrant now da akwachi nipa kro announce obekọ ba pe no wa twere dia ba before 2 weeks wonim so okọ si adapa fie ekokofa niema no one na lawyer nya ono pe na lawyer ho no mo minimum lawyer be said na enum ono mo yadwuma wo mo tra ho ma 2 weeks ni pa ho azo mo twe come court na court say mra na ese mo mpo no cover mo no mo buso etimu sa fa ne niema yene enkoma no woni bi sa niema we nyina ono a che da plan ye no yes ade no because what mra pa oni mra enti Kojo media kakra make and say I don't know mampani ya panichew all right institution wo ho no ma fine but at the end of the day yanyini fi ho ni empe neutral person bi ono do any plan so be adwuma and this phone because mampani ka to say said ye be ya mabai mu mpo no obetime de obi ye boni obetime achi e bi attorney general ntimi nya ono betime ye e good kenya obi a we independent na nkotima ton na nka ndc fo no totima check omo bi onya ndc fo nya na perform yi
okay
e bi no so be wi ata de ayi wie pepepe
okay
what man say Mustafa Hamid wie what man say
send onye ntumi nkom
we with the Ghana the niema doji da be no no nya iska kwa filling station ye ni na net headquarters
ye ntumi
wo ya be kire won tumi to da be 50 e wo Islegon ni Romari
omo wia omo yehwehwemu ni wia ni
ehwemu bo de ya wie court de nsato within the period ni so
ye case ni ntino o de nsa beto so ntomo wia na afia
ba ko kura no be kon ho what man say ankrofo na akromfo Kojo
Kojo Yabua, former MPP youth organizer, my Yawaso West Wagon of the MPP, and you're turning Kano Minchia a year, or Yao Asani Tano. Right on Patrobia Bokodia. Amen. Radia do me pa me. I mean, co citizen home run of you know, and chassis if you're no citizen. I mean, to you, the next 10 minutes audio on the OSP, President, Majority Leader, Chief Whip, Private Member Bill, Yanko.
Many Kojo.
OSP in Samsamna has become very interesting. I had institutions will fight corruption, and even all other state institutions, depending on where we sit, we sometimes bastardize them or praise them. Unfortunately, with the OSP, it looks like both divides are not happy with need delivery. In fact, I had cause to say that if we don't take care, we will liken the OSP's office to that of the National Cathedral. There we have sunk so much money and we are seeing nothing. Because National Cathedral, $97 million. We are not seeing anything. And if you look at the office of the special prosecutor, people will talk about the investment we've made into those offices and how much we are getting in return. But I've heard other arguments. Some are saying there are so much money too that the office has saved. But the fact that office in a war keke, the fact that Obi cried in there, office in a war hunting, Mikoye Bibia, it will follow me. Those arguments I've heard it. But if you want to hold it to strict scrutiny, I think it will shake. Because if the office in war is a deterrent, then the issues that we are having, then we shouldn't have had it. And I think there, the office said it was incapable of arresting somebody or stopping somebody just because of the person's relationship with the president. Then we are failed. The reason why the office was established in there, because the Attorney General's office is not able to prosecute their own. Intia establish an independent body. Sebi, se abenyo wadunun krofo, se abenyo onyidunun krofo, se whoever it is, it will not be an officer. Osro, anybody cannot say that you're untouchable. But if the office is there and still we see that some people are still untouchables, then we have a problem. So what I see is that really then it is time to do a review. In this case, me define review. Review doesn't mean cancellation, like some people know. But I think there, we do pempendu be a ye bun compound she there. OSP office at bay in Fasube ni yenya. Na ejuma there yen otumre ya na. And where can we strengthen the office? Because we should be interested in strengthening institutions to be able to deliver on their mandate. But if the institutions that we are put there are not able to deliver on their mandate, then there's a point that we need to interrogate and look at it very well. So I think that is an issue that in terms of the commentary and the issues in Parliament, I think that sometimes emotions and egos might let you take certain decisions. It will not inure to your own benefit. Or chinebi, with the benefit of hindsight, ubi be catch out there no, and I'm only crying out. I'm not too sure the posture of the majority leader and the majority chief whip in terms of their discussion of scrapping the office of the special prosecutor through a private member's bill. In the time, there are so much descriptions being given to the OSP office. Martin Pebu, Openyin and Sasari has said that the office of the special prosecutor is another corrupt office. I mean, these are strong statements. If you have a body fighting corruption or supposed to fight corruption, and it's being labeled as a corruption scene, or that body itself is so corrupt, it's a problem. That it means the office lang so do go no fee. Some of the things now what the sign because what the fear say office no. and say you go office in Fuma, then everything that you touch will read meanings into it. That will not solve. You see, when you are fighting corruption, it should be seen as transparent. It should be seen as clearly there is an issue to fight. Or in the map, if people read meanings into it, only a deterrent to anybody. Because the fight against corruption should even in itself, the processes should serve as a deterrent. But I didn't quite also a political heavy chanting or them because in Kofu there is been tainted. Office and where pick and choose. The big class office and offer assembly be equipment of $40 million or drop or some. I mean, when you hear these issues, they are a big deal, and I think that the office should be interested. Unfortunately, in Martin Pebu's case, they didn't handle it well. Because, I mean, the way and manner, the whole invitation and all those things, it was not necessary. They could have reported it to the appropriate quarters to deal with the issues. But one kasa office nara, if you pick some of these things up and you say people should go and do fact-finding mission and all, that whole thing was on a work. No, one said the discussion around it. Let's go beyond the partisanship.
Okay.
Let's look at the office. Na address the issues so that it will not be about personalities, because we've had two different personalities. In fact, very different personalities who have occupied the office, and there has been problems. So it means there's probably a problem. We need to address. Mobeya said, whoever we put in will be able to deliver the way it's supposed to do.
But people have said, it's not interesting that the people who are complaining in the name of the general public and Ghana Force are the same politicians complaining. Should we be worried?
We should be, but you see, if Asama work can Wunzika and go different.
It was 2 years spent, and I mean that institution. They didn't work 2 years. Obi di 104 years. Yoko di how many years? Even still, they are still not able to do what they want. They have to do and all. I mean, ono crab by check even 1 year crana. Attorney General Modi Ora Bemuina Ukraine. Who have they been able to prosecute to really tell us? They say, oh my BB and all that. I've seen some IMF report talking about this same OSP. Showing the loopholes in them. One of them has to do with the structure of the whole system. They don't have enough, staff to do what they have to do. Oshe eye to me a man now. Almost say enshada emu enshada enye do sama eye OSP need to do what they want to do. Omuni akwenya sa onkomako court normal lusu case to come back to really look into the case with all the equipment, the gadgets that they have supposed to use. Ni na yemfa mo ye. So we sit here and we want to now kill something that we think it will grow, especially coming from politicians who are now jumping into it. Others have also said that, for instance, once upon a time, the present government, the Crawford were not talking about it until Kpebu was touched. That was when we saw them coming up to now tell us, yes, scrapping. But when they were dealing with Furiata and the rest, none of these gentlemen or none of these people came out to say still Jens Scrapun, but when their own was touched, supposedly their own was touched, it becomes another matter altogether.
I think the OSP's office, if my memory serves me right, is about 6 years, 2018,
right?
Yes, and I think the full act came into being in 2019.
Okay.
So it's, for me, yes. I mean, probably they compare the other institutions, yes. But you see, c'est Monsieur Bibi, na me establish Bibi. I think that it should be better than what I started with. Because I'm coming from a particular experience. And I knew the gaps are no into the office in BCO. Okay. So, in the office in the bay, how many times not the OSP, the SP, and the special prosecutor has been advocating for strengthening of the act, or there were gaps that they should be strengthened. They requested for resources. They've been given. So when it comes to your deliverables, now your question, now it starts to raise some of these issues, I'll have a problem. For me, that is how I want to look at it. And if you say there, it's because it's politicians who are talking up. You see, Sabi, if you go through a situation, you will have cause to address those situations. But in Kawara Kasa no ye kasa huni keka, in Kami I don't have a problem. But some of the issues that they are talking about, what dika?
Okay.
Now let's look at it broadly. I am not for scrapping of the office, but I think I'm in for strengthening of the office because, like I'm saying, if two different people, personalities have occupied that office, and the deliverables are expecting, when you now went to deliver, or do maybe our special prosecutor why I'm quanuma, you understand, or the next crowd buffer. So what was making him say those things? It means there's something at the office that but if you get in there, you might probably not be able to deliver. Those are the things they should be telling us to be able to deliver. Because if you wait for me and come and tell me there, somebody was walking, you saw the person, you couldn't do anything, then why are you there? I mean, the security man, I bet na me fiano. Na say, oh, anapa me be send we be mad me be so why so mu de wi no ko dem. Oboy dem nto krai no ente na de ba mentu man hwe because no your cousin. I mean, then what is the essence of you as a security man?
They your cousin amonga.
Nothing. But you don't watch for the person to do all the things that the person does. Then you come and tell me and you even don't say it at that point. You wait till when you are being interrogated and say, oh, then this was the situation. I mean, then what was your use?
All right.
So you must let your use be full, but your use should not be less.
Okay. All right. But as a citizen, ato does General Secretary MIA JCP Minko all right, yaw, Tano Honafi, Yantos and a member Maakye on him. Yes, sir.
Madasi. OSP office, whether to be scrapped or not to be scrapped. First of all, mention production team and my colleagues yes, share hand pay. I was shocked. The very first time I'm here, say the right honorable speaker who pronounced say we are not getting value for money into Yanka scrap office now. I stand to be corrected if he didn't say so.
That he said we are not getting value for money.
Which brought about this argument as to whether it should be scrapped or not. But we must understand, so say before that, now the creators of the OSP themselves had started fighting the OSP, in fact, from day one. And for that matter, we saw Martin Amidu running and leaving his shoes and pronounced the unthinkable, something that no citizen has ever told any president across the globe, that His Excellency, the former president, Nana Dankwah was, and probably as we still perceive him, the mother serpent of corruption. And I think that accolade or title will never leave the minds of Ghanaians. And if you are looking for the legacies that Nana Dankwah left with the NPP, this is one of them. Now, fast forward, Ebe appointed Kessben, and looking at his age, I remember saying he was appointed within the same period as the Attorney General, Godfrey Dame. And we commended the president at the time, say, looking at the ages of these two, we felt that they were quite young and that they would, serve the country better because they know the plight of the ordinary citizens. Bani say, I deprive you from a lot of things that we should have benefited from. Until we had confidence in them. In fact, I hardly commended the former president, but on that particular appointment or those appointments, I thought, say, it was commendable. Little did we know, sir, the office that has been created, they themselves were going to fight against it. Again, for the second time. Now, Kessben and the office, I have had it difficult, say, make criticize one for a very long time, until recently, Martin Pebu's arrest and detention. Now, the analysis that we were all putting together and the observation all along, concerning especially Oforiatta, made some of us believe, and I still do believe that the perception out there that he colluded to let Ofori-Atta abscond. No, I think that perception, more or less, is no more a perception. We are looking at a situation where Nipawe, Kisi Ejeben, now we are a lawyer to Ken Ofori-Atta. I stand to be corrected, if it is not the case. But that is what I heard. They said, no, or you're a lawyer. It tells you that there has been a cordial relationship between them for a very long time, and there's a bond. And it is not easy, no matter your friend's crime or your boss's crime. It depends how your boss treats you. Now, at a point, Ube decided to say, Ube na makura. It is the state and the citizens who were demanding accountability from Ken Ofori-Atta, and you have been appointed, so you had no option. Go ahead to investigate him. But the nuances of Ken Ofori-Atta and OSP, the banter, I am in this hospital, we have traced, you are not in the hospital, or the hospital doesn't exist, you have to come at this date. Ken Ofori-Atta responds through his lawyers, okay, this so and so date, I will come. And then OSP comes back to tell us, okay, we know that you are sick, and I will say, I think they gave him 1 week extra of the date Ken Ofori-Atta himself had said that he was going to come. And after hearing that he was his lawyer, etc., and when I dream say, dear Martin Pegukano, the probability say in Ukraine could be about 80%. You know, we all sleep whilst people are making nocturnal calls and doing their own things. And I Joe Afrefre, Yebene Den, Noma. I would not be surprised at all that at some point, Kisi Ejeben probably had to compromise based on maybe conversation on any boss of Ofori-Atta or have here. Say, now then I will tell my boss to say, say, I mean, why are you mama? You know the system. And I didn't know I won't go mukakra. Pressure what me so hard mean to me. SME, the SME. Obanati say, what do you so? Trimukakra. Na me yet no mabi. Because it has also emerged that a beer, the probability say or share permanent stay in the US no is also high. And I am a bit surprised about the fallow period no. Abedu Sampempensua, Ken Ofori-Atta as one of the most wanted people to account to Ghana no. Yensa Enkano still. The wife Babon Tebeka said, oh, the surgery has been done, and that he was going to recover very soon, etc., etc. Of which other expert came out to say, that particular surgery, they can do it and you go home that very day. And at least, even if we gave you 1 month to recover, why is it that up to this time, Ken Ofori-Atta is refusing to enter the country, a country of his birth? So when we are here, you come and you prove your innocence. It's as simple as that. And for me, we must commend the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for swiftly responding to the issue of the office. I do not support the scrapping of the office. I don't. And I believe that many people share that view. And again, I'm shocked and surprised that the majority leader of all people, plus the majority whip, teamed up to say that they were sending a private member bill for the scrapping of the office, not for it, say, for its scrapping. I'm surprised. And I have said it on many platforms, say, if NDC kowtowed or this government kowtowed in scrapping the office, then the attack dogs of the MPP who created it, who were fighting it and still fighting, will come back and say, way more, per se, in terms of Katashino, or mobile office now, set up, because it will be a tag on you that you cannot, it will be a campaign message, and you can't do anything about it, because it will be held as the truth. Yes, say, office way, the abasi, the etiaketash, Obaya, Obi. And Mahama is so smart, and I agree with him, we should overhaul. And from his response, he did not indicate about the special prosecution. he indicated the OSP, the office, as an entity. So now, petitions have been sent against Kesi and his people. So, Sir Kobane said, we go through the proper and your friend say Emra. Na Sir Kobane say, see you cannot fault Mahama. Say, na nya when I can say office na my scrap. No, there's a difference between scrapping it and overhauling the office. And for me, Kisi and his people should go. The guy, Samedako, I have observed that he's too temperamental. I've also observed that he feels that whatever he says must be looked at as if it is the final truth. That's how I see him. And I've seen that he also talks too much. He runs. For which reason it landed him in trouble. Should I say trouble? Somehow, at one of your sister stations, said there was an assassination attempt. And it is interesting. Say assassination attempt. In fact, it wasn't the first time that issue came out. Now yet, say assassination attempts. It was 7 times. Rumors had it that way. Until when he came to say 2 times, no, because say, oh, now first they say 7 times. Until Bane said 2. Now, for saying this, and lawyers of your caliber, your boss and yourself, 2 steps taken by the ministry has found out that you didn't report it anywhere. I mean, and I just say a people of your caliber. Now, the word assassination, any of us sitting here, if we are found anywhere dead, they'll say, oh, Asanitano has been killed or murdered. Kojo has been murdered, something like that. And as I'm Robert, but for you, there is an adjective that qualifies your dead in terms of that scenario. Assassination. It means that you are top ranked officer of a state. And he said, one to me a report, all that we are seeking from them is where, when, how were you attacked or attempted to be assassinated. We want all these things from them. But the 2, I pray that the petitions will find merit in it and prima facie to get rid of them and bring in new people. Otherwise, conclusion, it should be merged with Uruku.
Okay, all right. Tano, Charles, to you on this one.
So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, now I say, it's a long time I took my non-conformist position.
Yeah.
But
and then I check.
This morning, I want to take that jacket and disagree and block with all my co-panelists.
Okay.
You see, the Constitution and a boomai. And a Constitution not try kwanya yem faso emumai no. The president we are talking about, H.E. John Dramani Mahama, has been a member of parliament for about 12 years. Maybe 3 terms.
Yes.
So he's not a novice. It's a bano, the law-making process. What I say? Say, Obi introduce bill. These are stages. After introduction of the bill, or more first reading, then it goes to committee. There is a second reading, then it goes to consideration. Now, you have 3rd reading. We are normal passing. So, more passing, it goes to the presidency for assent, presidential assent. And what a president, Ubam. Do you get it? That is where the president comes in. You have 2 things to do. You either assent or reject. So we need parliament in Nejuma. You reject the bill and state the reasons why you are rejecting the bill. What does it? Again, there is what we call separation of powers. The 3 arms of power, government, There was the judiciary, there was the executive, and then we have parliamentary. What we are told, and they say, none of these 3 arms can't interfere. Say,
Sure, you can't
interfere. And less than a year ago, and a judiciary said, that over it. into parliamentary business. We were against Tokonu encroaching on parliamentary mandate. One is and a president will have to issue a letter to members of parliament, so among drop or mobile. It is wrong. Let's be factual. I mean, when you talked about that, citizen, me disagree with all of you. Enti abasubobia ni bebia. Mzasani decided to do it political. Say because of the backlash bebantino, the president ne papa mwa, but that is wrong. What is it? Next what train? So move fat process in mu, na omu the bill ni betuna anymore. Na nyo no waka. In any case, nipa mbe no omu the bill no koya no. These are your party boys. These are your own boys. What prevented you from speaking to them behind the scene? No one can sign the drum bill. It is not good for the public eye. Sanya must say, moi. What I say? A separation of a president now write letter to tell parliament what to do and what not to do. What makes it different from letter I offended that we now or to say?
I didn't write to parliament.
He wrote, but the people are they not parliamentarians? Are they not parliamentarians?
To members of parliament, not parliament.
He has written to members of parliament. They are parliamentarians. This thing is in the public domain. Meboa. Young kanu krenche jamfu. What I say? Where any near Sakwa we call say, oh, but dear 2 years.
LGBT,
yeah.
Transmitting of the
transmitting and not transmitting. No. How will you want
sorry.
citizen? Yeah, but tell me I'm coming. Sorry.
and I'm renewing Casano.
I said, Manu, make our so ang baha. The cow boom or can't service. So why is it now coming in?
But you are comparing something which is not the same. Apples with oranges.
Well, let me go ahead.
Go ahead.
You see, we find a constitution now, Article 1067, 1068, 1010. It is clear. It's in your present ayewi. You see, munyai politics don't and try. That is what I'm saying. I'm saying say no on this call. Okay, once there are petitions against the same office. Private citizens be a petition president for the removal of OSP in line with Article 146 and 147. In that case, president are exhibiting a bias towards the office of the special prosecutor. No? Is he going to, as a conveyor belt, no? or desire, or be forwarded to the Chief Justice, and answer obey him because of no public commitment to keeping the office? Are you not opening yourself up for attacks, Moon? Because Chief Justice is there, you forwarded it. So we are you funding electoral commission for any way they are by. If he does not forward this one to the Chief Justice, you better publicly declare your affinity for the office of the special prosecutor. Say you better keep your yen keeping and rule and nimuye. I think said the president has gone ahead of himself. And young Kanu Kwenche Jafu. Yes, he is doing so many things right, but our decision we and try what I say and try because I are gonna wait my friend. So won't wait my you don't and you be neutral. Now, as an job where Ghana who depends to people so try they need PR, we treat it differently. What is it? Then you know our party member. Now we for friend and I know how to know about so wait there. the papa mu a wahu montwe san and no akọ no mokotwe san ya don't you think say it would have saved the government and on one ankasa dance so would letter to a pen or two people so attract come say montwe san na minu anu mo pese che so enye parliament eye MPs is it not out there is it not out say president directly MPs say I omontwe letter omudi is that what you want you want to keep it if you want to keep the office your policy in any case my manifesto you will strengthen the office of the special prosecutor into Obiani Munias and this is a section of your party these are not young men leaders leading 189 MPs in parliament government business or money leading you are exposing them one government is not in support of this idea of pushing this bill. That's it. Yeah. But mona modi to me a momo. It is a woody too small be. Na nipa ne trasa na officer nya o ye ne ntwa what do? You call them back and talk to them. You don't want to embarrass them like this. When ye first our president ayesadi.
Okay. All right.
Sam George, Kojo ye bo adamfo. Sam George revoke license of radio stations.
Yes.
Na omundin maso. Again, the presidency did not speak to Sam George to ask Sam George to retract or to revoke and not to rescind that decision.
Rather,
the president in 2 years now, you see, power giving, you do not take it back. Memfa won san nifa emfa to me mobi emfa benkumenye.
Okay.
You don't do that. I say once you do that, the people become discouraged. Ochina bi okoye bibia or dre won say na we are me kwakoye. How would the old man take it? How would the president take it? Ne diaba mubuaba. Oyesa wa ban na who discourage people to work. The people who are not doing the right thing, but they will show some with the thing. Or na president is show some with the thing. Those ones, president will not say anything about it.
Okay.
Not those who are doing it. Is a own support. My government does not support. You call your leaders and talk to them in the secret. Shield this thing, drop it. You don't write a public letter. You don't write a public notice, give to them, we are maliki to the media. What was the essence?
Charles, Mamin Combra, Medasepa, Yankona. Yene Susie Heba ending common fe yembe twice the next one we want to look at the Pandai rerun and matters arising. Dr. Bomi also akasa afa that particular development to neba now for be this
me wa dance video
Susie no what dance video
na me visa adumudwa na ma na me dwa nanum
sa
na nka na me bua de bi obeta na
odwa nanum na nefia da na den
ala me je back
okay
you know be small
wow Asan.
So job box mama. You know be joke.
Wow.
You know be joke. Similar me social anka me tu ni justice here.
Yeah,
can
be any justice here.
But my science.
Wow.
We.
There here.
I'm here for me Samo. Want to some me.
Eyoja.
Oh.
And then meje ba ko. And meje ba ko.
Medasi. Enko go show.
All right.
You go where there? Wa we adwuma no.
The telephone number is na babu.
Kojo mafio.
Miss Mafio.
I want for the kwale ko sika ne ba na wudi.
Oh, Charles Adaroma.
Wudi jamme.
Adaroma, Maakye Adaroma.
Wudi jamme.
And then.
What you say? Chama. Na bibia bako de. Aha. Enu ani o, we mi nka ho asem. Me kasa mmere. Na Christmas ya dwi no mesrew bibia wo. Ye gi ye ni o. Enye about na na mabre. Hwie. Ani je location no ekurame. Aji wu kodi u enkodi ansa yakodi da ho na okita sibi men na ye be ma wahu nse papa no wahu ni location wahu ani location betumi aye wo mpa so because why mre wo mpam syphilis ikun gonorrhea chew usisi ya wo ya empane bi hihye osisi mo wo na wo de hihye abayifo na obi atomaduro masa yesi wi ase aye wo se wo ho kire no sikasam ya de ma wo a issue any issue around you wo fa na spiritual as abayifo na eyo abayifo na eyo sikamba masa bayifo wa hefa bayifo tukura wu no enso wo kire wa bibia ya abayifo saa so na yare bo na wo be kwa nunu minu aya enkoyi a wo be kasa bayifo no yobi na ye waduro enya nokre da menkasa menje honhun sa meni ewo nanso sa yare yo no wanya du pa e na wodwen se baye na ye wo ye be ma na waye mre wo syphilis wo gonorrhea me pa chow yare te wo so sisi yare untumi na waye stressful unhu adwuma bi a waheda yo enso beda so na honam yo yes anadwene bi fi abayifo aburu mi yo akra ha wote ba we stage ho awo bayifo bi nim ho bo je ni be na aba ho oyire kura ma hoda nte ye de no hu bo ho masa fasanye man to nchen na gie du papa sibi men capsules nanom anopa yimienu anwumre yimienu adrei me pa chow eye purely herbal eye natural eye organic enye adura sabe preservative additive ni nema bi efraframu na eye haban enwono ne de aye enitira ye capsules di ama wo no se ye de ye ne powder anani nsu a utumi no mo sa haban na enwono wo mu no ene yije ni padua no mu adwo ye se be ma nanum adura enwono be ma ko di ayi to fene sugar nema ne ade fefefefre ma etumi hawo enti adura wo benom na yi sisi mama man na yi oni padua yie na ho aye wo den wo dana wo so ye be so de ahoden foforo wo bo adwuma from 25 minutes to 1 hour me see 2 in 1 na wo ko Christmas ani je location code no eno ani sibi men mema je wo de na wanenye your numbers aba screen so your numbers aba screen so me ba cho free yare bia e ha yare bia tete wo yare bia edi wunya yare bia ama wani enye wa kowa no no wo mpane enye yie me pa cho African as an African and a Ghanaian we ye Ghanani bibini we ye Ghanani pa cho enye wadro ene de wo no wadro e herba ye ni padua we a purely organic. And do the chemicals ewuremu a ohun say alien and foreign materials ebe destroy no ampa cell system no. Nanso bibidro de eno ene Nyankopon de nwene wo. Eno ne Nyankopon de ye wo. Eno ane de wo ye enti Ezekiel nwomani mu osimuni duana ba na mfa haba ne sa yare wanka ma abrofo o kama ye before yen Ghana for enti ye di duaba na wie no haba de sa yare ban ayintasmo de masuzi heba enti to bi oba mesra wo bogafo no omo ba kole oteka ni mu sim waje ni bagi jeans oba na niema nkoye ofie wa sister osombe ye she rough obi jo sa de ma na togu sibi women so enkankan na sujafo ma no wo tole mi tufo hwesa ye wa boy na wo de kochia no o enkoji obi kunu omo so omo tene nso sabi obad na to wom eti misraw enya ma boga baba beduru fie na wo kosa na ex bi okoya wa wanum sibi women e de je no na oba woto ne wunya je sa dade we ya unwie ye eso ye ni padua ni modwuma me pacho sibi women say ye gonorrhea syphilis anaso oba wonso wonya odepo chlamydia yibi obu nse ye wo ya obu nse wa ya si twa emaye ni ade obi kura no ma o twense boga eba fie yi obetimi anyem ansaboga akọ me pacho me last one sibi na menom ya obeduru ya na dempa na chese no no afide wo ba me sibi num bi mpasem bia me banyini ye enti oba unum sibi women am ebe wo hura wo de ma siesio infections ne niema e wo nyina be pie te be ma miscarriage sa wunyinya ne ade no etu atwa mesrew obi wonya miscarriage be 4 times aja nkrofo mbada da he wona na bia ne tsa ma menua bi e na odo ma yesa di ye sister what I see be women ahwe ubeto sansam ni nyina gu num sibi women ebe bo wasiesuam wo yo besima na wani beje ebe siesia so wasekeka o enso gu ensan wo hono mo wotuso na ho hyehyew ni ade sibi women capsules ebe boa wo ma sibi men no so be ma wo dun so wo timi nyon so ya hye okatita wo dun so na mu dwan wo na nsa begu hu na nso bi firi mu ne ade awrade sibi member tete sa na sibi women so yes wo mani peduam etu ba mani bo hono ma yese bra we yase o chi be shift bi wumbu o hia me wa tumi ama we sister na so ma be pray under 2 minutes and yakye no to mokrom a me obakua bad advices president on Fridays meyi muto na mu ye 2 minutes 2 seconds no me se munya yo na Christmas ye ba harder longer bigger and stronger oba ye ba na wo so wonye tighter neatly any de keka ho a ye beja ho akọ epacho wadra wo banom na under 2 minutes na free so CB women ya numbers no screen so GB yes ya ho bogus na ibanom we na edi betu ye nsa ne ye 90 wo ne ntia ye de apapa wo nsama ye de wo nsama sisi ncheche ne ade wo ne ntama proper foot rot na ntetala ye wo nsama proper mo wi mo proper ba cho CB so beboa fa koye opedicure no manicure mo amoye salon no mesraw chemicals ne ye ba 7 ne nyina ho de ne bo CB so ba akopɛ ne bo nye de eti mo kapi na Christmas nye sika na afi sim one go throw be say oh me here emergency 200 cedis so me patcho use CB soap for year chuma na beboa o ya numbers no and the screen so no fra ma me mo amutie radio no 0247 11 1671 0247 11 1671 and I was 0246 57 8750 0246 57 8750 me pa chow adansi die ni doso bomode na frya we bi tete we bi hawo anasa wo so pese wutu bi na woton bronya wan ton si bi nura wudwanko to sibi na o da the whole Ghana bibia wono me obakua Thursdays and Fridays me ye delivery me the bebro kojo
yeah
nyankopon show kojo sheme cho Christmas ye kwon say
oh ye minstro
Christmas me 4 days me no ye ginamu
straight
ye kopa me das
next week say me birthday you know jami dey office
kojo minstro what the musa me the coffee so esa boys na be kona
o de mo
me kona ti me cry no me das
o do ya de pa Susie heba ne enu edi enkomo no enche na me ne ye eso heba for so ahehye so na fe ye koye nimu ankasa ye wiepe na fe ye de discussions no so ahehye so me catch us just gone before Susie heba ne Charles McCarthy the Hawk newspaper managing editor and afi so Citizen Ato Dazi General Secretary man GCPP and afi so Oraya Asani Tano political analyst and then Kojo Yeboah a former MPP youth organizer Ayawaso West Wogon and I know AD and common on also other than the Ebre, no. Me catch us say Beam Festival, no Beam Festival 2025. Almost the torture edition. And no Baswo Accra Sports Stadium on the 24th of December. And then the Bennington Music presenter Beam Festival 2025. Omo Eba Be 24th ya stadium. Stone Boy himself. And yes Medina, but the biggest African party of the year. And Eba Be Baswo no ticket no OPB party VVIP 400 Ghana cedis, VIP 200 Ghana cedis, and after so regular yen my popular stand and 50 Ghana cedis. And into no ticket to be a dial star 714 star 2025 hash star 714 star 2025 hash and I say Welcome website www.beamfestival.com. Now if you also want to sebi also we take it. And you know more person more reserve table sama mo ho no so no mo frɛ 020 706 7715 020706 7715 gate on SABB no 3 p.m. na fe Jumede na kasa shase 5 p.m. and in term na yen Stone Boy Beam Festival 2025 the torture edition Wednesday 24th December Accra Sports Stadium. Don't miss it na fe bekobi so ampachoko san ho yare ansa Beam no ye de yeni na ehwe nya fe na kwako gina na wani na ekusu gina ha na yesa Charlie you dey see Stone Boy say why dey na umiemia wani da so for see enya ne sa na 24 fi kwako share ye beam na ugina echi afi so my guy I know they see the man well o me hu ni ye na wani so na ekusu ewi abopa eso no na yawa doctor yawa ye mpene sa kra eso for bia boko de nice doctor so ho ye doctor SMB hu no pa SMB hu na mewa be hu no yanko eden na wo man ne
ene de unim se ye kan eso heba hospital de na jese anije semonko a ene ye de bramo upa bibitro krogen a yemfa preservative ni additive bia nka ho a na jese eso heba hospital na mamini atifo nche adekitue bi na onim se enano na ayi Jesus eko preachi wo Jericho na o PF Jericho no na onifrani bi ete aboboa na no ho no ma yefe no Batimos na Batimos etiam se Jesus jeme na nyame honhom edi ema Batimos hu ade no saa tumi no Nyankopon ede ache Dr. Sofia asi okansi ema sebe aniyare de watenete entinu Jericho aba Ghana ha Jericho aba Accra ama Saman Stadium Junction ni ehia ne se ubetu gidie anamon Batimos ehu se Jesus etwamu no onya gidie bi efre Jesus ena na ni fraye na eden ekoye sanso so na yepese ubenya gidie mapa ne wotu anamon aba Accra ama Saman Stadium Junction woso wo hwe eso heba hospital nebeji aniyare duru a ibetu ase a ekwa emma biem mesrew ye kire kwan wa Accra ama Saman Stadium Junction ye ni branch u ba bia na ene no mene mo kasa about refractive error yare bi a empempi no ye bu ye ni aguso esan se ye hu ni se normal but ye be hu na na chese afa ye numu ana se awia yen na de asi oseye kwan so se ne na wo kan se beam concert ye de yani ne kwa akohwe na obi nhwe meka nkire wo de na chese enye nu bia na refractive error yi ya eno na obuni fen myopia ana se bia near sightedness and the other one so ye fen far sightedness se obeji atuma wutie mi anopa ya wugitum se wo phone so kwa na obehwe ase phone no odi behye nani asese ansan no hu ade kode chese ade ni wachire pa ade a ohu agi se ade na ben no enti se ni phone so po no obehwe a agi se phone no de ba behye nani ase ansan no hu ade ban se ye TV mpo no obehwe a agi se okotena TV na ase on ye de bia ka waka pi be de bia obi si nanim agi se okotena ben TV na ansan na waye de hu ade kode obi so de wo ho no ma ade ne ben na ohu agi se ade ni wonachi enti ni se ni phone so na behwe agi se phone no ye ni sei ansan na hu ade kode mo sa afoi na eso heba hospital se momra na mo meje mayaresa eno no bruni fe no refractive error yi bi se oha yi bi wo so a me pa cho enhwe benkum enhwe nifa eye eso heba hospital yenkwa ne wo natural heba eye drop formulation a o ebi sida e wo Ghana hanum se ye di nubna dwane ni ya ye na eye drop for your eye yen so bi ye bia yen ye di kan ye because we've been in existence for 16 years na okwan ye fa so sa amanfo yare na ya na ye nwanwa esan se ye nim se ani yare ne beba no ya na bibi sha ase enti doctor say me ma ne obenom a ebekwakwa tu yare ni hina ase no na me ma ne odi begu wani no so a wani no ebete a ekwa emma biem se wutie mi ase ye cataract pa etena ba beda wani so a eye eso heba hospital se ye glaucoma pressure se ne de bia mi kirikire mu no glaucoma de eya na drainage system no ana ani gutters na ebo ho no emu ene choki enti wo ba ye ma wo ne obenom ne de bia gu ani no so ema sa gutters na choki wo ani ni so no ama pressure abeda wani no so no obroni fe no glaucoma no ni nyina be den ebeko obi a waso ya droni bibia hwe se within 5 minutes ye dia droni source na uyi flames ewo wani ase entetepa efi wani ase ba na uyi flames bi fa minimu any ade ɛkyerɛw the efficacy and the potency of aduro no wohwehwɛ yɛ akyire kwan yɛ wɔ Accra Amasaman Stadium Junction yɛyɛ adwuma from Monday to Saturday 7 a.m. na doctor atenase 5 p.m. no di adwuma nyinaa yɛ den aba na wieyɛ mesrew se aniyare nko na wode ba me paucho mesrew se brantem esan se doctor se utua consultation fee ma doctor di machine ahwe wani so awie no ye hwe 2 hours a ye nje wo sempo ye nje wo 10 pesos wode ane se obetua wo consultation fee ko doctor ne doctor atwetwe nkomo akoya wo labs aba me paucho that 2 hours treatment na yedi ma ani for no de eye free esan say ye gitum say adro na wo gi akofie no we are giving you a feel of it, we are giving you a signal ansa kwa ansa na why den wakofie ye kira wo say side effect bi anya den eni honom na nya fe na obegi adro na akofie no an say ni ekoye mi o say na ekoye mi enunti na doctor say ye hwe 2 hours we wunya no herbal hospital ba bia o eye eso herbal hospital pe na obenya me pacho ye wo Accra Amasaman Stadium Junction gie na mai fre anopa ya na gi nkyeremu bi a wo pe 0555 pacho 5 nya miensa 52 92 53 ye na manu eye hotline and wo fre no msi user busy a twensima na san fre ye numbers no 24/7 wo fra edem ye numu no ejina so saa na manimi timu biem 0555 ne miensa na waba 52 92 53 Dr. Sofia Asi Okansi a oda Eso Herbal Hospital ano se ni yare pa na aba be hwe wo so cataract glaucoma me pa cho se diabetic retinopathy ana hypertensive retinopathy a Eso Herbal Hospital.
Okay.
Ye bre sugar na ase no ne e ma no odu be so wani no so a ani yare de woni ne to nkwata amapai.
Okay.
Say hypertensive retinopathy a ye tu hypertension na ase no ne ye di numera bi gu ani so a hypertensive retinopathy ebetu ayira kra ekwa emma biem. Na me de manu di sami ba wiye no na me kai say manti ye HIV month. I create awareness.
Okay.
Now there be a say because of patient confidentiality na ade we ye monwa dance e wo TV so. Mesrawo say HIV pa na hawa. Ana wakwa test no wan say wo HIV a me pa cho. Entena fie enni abobu. Entena fie enwinwi. Eya na ye wo say kosen wo ho me pa cho. Second chance aba ma wo e wo SO Herbal Hospital. Yet the 3 months any 2 HIV yare ase eye utimu kesene me pacho eni hu achinye so overload enam 3000 4000 35000 yet the 3 months per overload beba not detected me say minim nya meka entini bra ne be so yadro ni bi hwe ya na ma ne biem 0555 5 ne miensa 52 92 53 me pacho Fre anopaye neji nchiremu biara awope.
Okay.
Doctor tenase Monday to Saturday 7 a.m. ni ahye adwuma ase. 5 p.m. ni edi adwuma de nyina banawie ye. Se direction awopa me patcho fre number ya ni ama direction no.
Okay.
0555 5 ni amiensa 52 92 53. Eso Herbal Hospital say Jesus Christ is the only healer.
Okay.
Enti enfon baby a yare ni fiba. Me pacho nyagidie ne tugidie anamo na Jericho aba Amasaman Stadium Junction.
All right. Yeah, that's it. So Herbal for you. The massive bro. I can't tell you WhatsApp message we now fe Mendy and Komo. Me am fro. Me man for near di Komo pa. Me can message we now fe. Remember ne ora ton obesha here with the air pandai rerun na fe my BP Charles McCarthy. So I say hi I'm here. What the president did is right. Honestly no Jones Stone Chrome was say Brako just support McCarthy. Because we need prosecution to me kind of raw prosecution to thieves once. I don't get what it means there, but I'll say good morning, Mr. Hose. All Ghanaians can now see the hypocrisy of the government in the fight of corruption. McCarthy is speaking to the issues than the collapsed CPP NDC hypocrite. I don't know who the hypocrite is. Our born as a Maxwell from Talensi on only dia or the Ebaye and no. And then Misty Amogobo from no where a Boshaba and Misty Gosuzongo. Also, it seems the NDC party is not focusing on their campaign promises because that was the reason why Ghanaians voted for them. So they should focus on their creating jobs agenda and stop bragging. My regards to Dr. Alhaji Babia and then the MPP flag bearer hopeful Honorable Mavis Howard Kumsen and then MPP National Women Organizer hopeful and then Kojo Safapo Konosone or the Eba and right on my men on chassis na yindin komo emfa eye we 8 minutes na fe member eye ura Kojo honum. The issue of eye Kwandai rerun. Minority, we saw them and the action they took in Parliament and the disruptions that went on. The letter is gone. EC says that finally 30th. Your take on that?
Within my 8 minutes. Charles McCarthy's submission a far president the issue no say or catch members no mutual letter. On person ko lebi on sanka on twinsan no minim se bill no ye leader 92.9 so ye leader nanka processes na Charles McCarthy no that is the way to go but ade omodi abeto abonten say they were sending a private member bill to for the scrapping of the OSP into ade na nkodu parliament and why is he a president? They are in his party, so he has that power to tell them and I said the right to be exercised, say, won't train sign for ABCD reasons. Mahama, in my opinion, is playing a certain smart games in my mind. The OSP, everybody is saying that they have not performed creditably. Into an old man, General can say, young Pamo man, I say, scrap office no. My office no, but let's probably, and one council say, let's deal with the people. It is the general public who are saying that let's deal with the people. And it is the people who deal with. The bill has not been laid. See, a lady, I don't the president here, wrong. But the president is aware, say, bill ni lay into no more ordinary no too. Emma a panda issue also. There are so many things to Charles McCarthy.
That ye lay, I withdraw.
The language was withdrawn.
No, be like you withdraw.
No, you see.
No, let me be say president's language was what? Withdraw or what?
Yeah, that should withdraw.
Who wrote the letter?
If it's withdraw, then it assumed that it has been laid, right?
Nothing has been laid.
Okay.
Forward.
But they have said
but he can even use the word withdraw. Withdraw from sending the letter to Parliament, and I said sending the bill to Parliament. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, but what he's trying to say is that couldn't the president,
you see,
has done it in Nicodemus? I mean, but to come out to do it, and I'm going to say,
you see, we have had so many people writing a letter on behalf of the president, and the tone of the letter, probably nipa no choice, no choice of words. But you him say and call Parliament.
Okay. Oh, that was right.
Now, the panda issue. First of all, let me commend the Honorable Yindam, because in my opinion, I think he has conducted himself very well. So far, no, I cannot see anything yet too much for us to criticize him of actions that he has taken since this issue came out. My first worry hitting me was when the majority asked for his staying away from Parliament. We didn't know exactly what was happening properly. No? If he said, a court, say, you cannot hold yourself as a member of Parliament any longer. And I say, rerun. You cannot go to Parliament. Later did we know that there was some 7 days grace period. Within that period, he could be in Parliament. So my question was, why did the majority, who knows better, and they are in Parliament, and are aware that there was a grace period. Omo ba out be can say omo mpre emane enche parliament. Na my council say sa particular rerun ama sa some discussion na me say afim kakra because I had the opportunity to be on a particular platform on several occasions with the late Ernest Yakome. And anytime Pandai Assembly ba happen, it draws my mind back to that, and it gives me that kind of goosebumps, when I say nostalgic feelings of Ernest. In the sense, Sanka Ernest probably, or to Nebokakra, and the perception that some of us have that probably he was pushed or coerced, say, Bra Parliament, they can't do anything. Our by yeah. Clark and so every teacher said the consequences of you being in Parliament when there are issues in your constituencies. No, say Kobase court no, etase na would differ. Home nsem no anoshi. Ni nyina no na minority at the time no mo bodgene so, and they made sure he stays. And according to sources, no pressure ban so ne woni hobium no. Part of it came from say court to train aboso. Majority China Bosso and other people coupled with party works no manoma. Into Hammy say Ernest only when it be or to the boa and Cabana or Tiasi. Into Yindam Minia Pandas and the better send Radian. I'm telling you, it's a swing seat, which in my opinion, and yes, I'm quite too based on the fact that say, oh, a quite more fast so no. And yet into your bet still your bet to amano. But they will judge the developmental effort of this government. They will judge the economic indicators. They will judge normal the modalities, the models are bound with idea work when so person will develop Ghana. No. They will judge by the commitment of the president. Nini factors. In voting for this rerun, no. I think say in that I think say 87 remember, yes 87 remember 86. Otherwise the northern part of Ghana, and I said that part of Ghana they are committed to a cause. So I can say say yes almost ordinarily no looking at what is panning out no.
Okay.
And can in that I can say okay, and I say you never can say well wait there. But the pace at which this government is going, a burden, say, because we have to
yeah.
Inti the another it was the truth, but it shouldn't have come out from his mouth. Say one to a mini painting and be female, you know. A baby be a
central region baby.
Yes, a baby be a dank for Adrim.
Yeah.
And you see what so. Well, say margin ain't too big. Margin ain't too big.
Yeah.
But they felt say the NDC abandon also see no commitment to developing areas, you know. High. Until say pay development there yam to mom.
Okay.
Until na make say
all right.
That is en radio.
All right. But yes, Kojo, mami ntio.
That's minia. Onim bibi me dey by election dey ba say you owo e na bebem ne se ba ne say dey na ye ni gie. Otima say constituency between that was what if I me former majority chairman Sabon's constituency how many years almost 30 years and what they are trying constituency development bi ama senko fi mu mre bi etwa mu but this and what to kama what must say oh there be ofi constituency ni ofi so na nka or resign imponent ofi so what must say ekwa bi ofa so be ufu bia ekwa bi ofa so be fimu bia na ofim what must say what me at the great Americans are say we ni say me constituency ya was so go what must say my MP Jack so the me be me chocho buntu me na nam 24 hours ayi honorable Frema baye amobaye Rebecca Adote baye can MP sabeza for Kendra san baye wo mu nyina ba development bia no na why was so go emra ma MP fi mu nyamfo emfa currency but my emra wo fi mu now sha ya was so go even a quiet cry na quiet why was so go ba bia ta ba bia and let's say so beto sense onto baby anam bia free development e ba ho school so ananya kakra mutimi boy e kwa bia why was be here because of man pino film no but when the Yankopon da Roma wa film ti panda for the cheze Yankopon na abo amu who are consoles and one PDB between two the same year clear and system. Now, what they are said, I'm a young couple. Development about cost. What they so on the NPP call and this are call. And this is contractors be braid the machines. As you cross a year, quite as a pandanka quite the account no more. It would require a door so sad be no whom I fee. And Namino Casadia, Mim Pai Bonanza, court in Bunkajan and bears 1 month in Sankan, Nemo Chicacra, net development room. It's been corner new. Emma Cronin in a BB or Pandai or main road to 1 or 2 bine. They are coming to quiet. What am I saying? Do running inner roads in Nanya Papa. But because of this way now, Bano, a young pony, you're for the Amano. Ye, I mean, Papa Bonnie Sebeco and some more druggy. Ye, we are free, I could soon. Sanima weighing in our Boama, a development about what am I saying? But only one Beco, near half one, no sound like one echo. And this is 4 years away. Moquay. Yeah, by election. But be a court, who was some more court to be a me pay barn as a court and be taking the system, not quite them, net development, that concerns him. What am I saying? I don't more for development. As to whom, who calls whom, and for to quite qua, but be apart from the main road, a chum one asa, a papa beer no development beer, even school are there who in our papa. So at the end of the day, we propose to Tokre, Nasabia Musabia Yard, Quabe, that only a year quina, a dear never. And the Pandai dear Abbey. Media court me me pa bona me court take any decision bi also change bibia o MP ni pa ba bi ntra o transfer fie ngo twe won fa hwe ma nyankopon adaroma abai papa na ba for that long onye hwe wo hoye e dia no waye woni hwe a waye pandai na ye pandai bayire na na edua hwe ni ho ade de day yanya this opportunity develop pandai to da ben na call ma ko ma twam ho akọ voter no ma fa won ba 2-3 times e pandai na nyankopon adaroma na sasem asia empire bo ne ye bokojo e dia me kan ne se me ma court nko change bibia o e we development na e ko e ho ahemfo no wo do ohini bi kasa e ohini no nyansa dodo also on ogitum dia bani na ebe boa makro na ni yie yetimi akoso kojo se sa niam we si ukro mu a fase da banyankopon one piyare na ohwe no yare acha bompa ye nyankopon frɛ no wotima se na kwa mu na ho nya sa ye to aba wotra ma election time kodu a development ma obefi mu na ofi mu ntam na ntutu akoso yie na ko so oh da bi obi agato ni ba bibi asere wo pese wo obi ankum obi bibi ni bi pese ko heaven bible so so mo amokan sa no ne de ba ye be guide o so wo anwu ntimi ko heaven be ka owu na obi egame na say pa on kan just be ko heaven kan just be ko heaven why na ka so ko heaven ni na wo pese wo by force me ka so obi nwu but the kwa bi be fa so be you changes be bia ye yiwa e be boa community na ma na ba so wo de hwe ba bi some of the greater Accra wo do some of the constituencies pa na wo hwe Medina book Medina Shamadina de way do me kwa benyamo ni ade ba bi on ma can't me ko can't e make greater Accra so at the end of the day me say me free me constituency na me land other constituency me no mo bo hye na me raho na o ka asin na say ba ya waso was me na mu am you okay we be akoso so at the end of the day empire born here was na MPP for mo forget you na ho na sabia nya do onim nyansa say abai na oteso development papa or to niema papa ne ekoto aba ne atoma Who's the test message be before I bet transfer no? Me count na mudi agra court ni clear ni nyina go to NDC. Ni nyina me next week me move to Pandai. Ye kwakọ boate development ba bia ba ni hu ye and share so ye no mo yes aso a na wa ban no o ya ye te se de ora ta no kan ya na ifi na na do no ba ya na nke ni se ba na ye se je se ye MP ni ho dia development ba ho ana da bi o ye MP ni na se me was no the development no it is up to government to give us development ye checha dia no ketenkete and to dia na won say common fund e kwa bia first now the medium put na bi nko but say they 6 million 7 million ko but say no within this period no about 50 million between akọ Pandai straight or 100 million akọ development senye sa asem na si 100 million between akọ Pandai enka be fa ko e be fa hin akọ mi ga hin fan the size can between afa na akọ that particular concept e omunye wi no mo sanfa eye owura matunye ndam sanfa mbra e metra so no ba be dey development ko for ne pay pe obi o wa ban mu a obetima age ade ade akọ fi a ufo de na owura ta no kan so say de aye ne de na say won kan ye ho a ye ma mu development ye be ma na e ba ne kakra mo fa mo na mo mpa mo mama ti untina hostel o de hwe Miami new musician bi also awo mama akoma 20 osora no pa chop money say no wait mama na Miami my 2 what ma say there's a difference and actually there's a difference na wo kwa wo 20 wo so nyum na ato and yen talk cassette biem yen to CD biem so at the end of the day chop money say na wait mama the day that's the difference America no etia buy where wa ba na ono na tia buy mu na ye development there so dem pio mu there oni nya no
could you be happy say eye ora Matthew Nyendambe samba parliament
me wo ba be dey me pe development na makandai for etimi nya no po say wo be ba ka me nya kwa kan dan dis ni ponko ono post nan kwam member transfer to be development go promo because me kwam Kojo Mamika say for the past 40 years away animi say Nyankopon ama magi Ghana pa amfi animu a nya the NPP betima ba biom so why so you are wasting your time now the NPP candidate oba be dey be o ma ehwe wo Ghana ha because akron form job mprofo yi
Mami we birthday and now member citizen for them. Happy birthday and to the man himself Jacob Martinez aye ordain pakpo ganyo ke achobu account GH so here account there. Happy birthday to you Jacob Martinez, happy birthday to you Jacob Martinez. Yeah, Juma we Kessben Media. Happy birthday to you, bro. And that's your Friday. And I say, sister. And you know, happy birthday from us, from Kessben 92.9 to you. And then a happy birthday to you, Eric Kwame Jesse of Movement TV and Facebook to me radio. Happy birthday to you, bro. Eric, happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you, our precious way from a Papa Alexia of PCI International. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you, Chairman Gregory Kwashi. Chairman Greg, happy birthday to you. Wayfair Teresa Ladi Awuni, Honorable Ahone Ifi Eba. And then a happy birthday to you, Abontin Dom Hima of Ebriu Awo Amobia. Happy birthday to you, Amobia. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you, Collins Eniakwa. Happy birthday to you, Collins Radin Shaw. 41 minutes into 9 a.m. Meeting at the Mansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Oh, share and where Kessben TV swap and I face a DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 and then I say some cost I share where Kessben TV and then on 92.9 on your FM down on 92.9 utie honomswa ya dasi bebre and then on Facebook 92.9 on Facebook ko honoma share like na face no or comment na making kind na ma since maminti on Pandai.
Just before that, I mean, I think Makati Kasimbia, I've seen the communication from the presidency.
Okay.
Dated on the Thursday of December 11th. And titled President Mahama requests withdrawal of private members' bill seeking to repeal Office of the Special Prosecutor Bill. And it reads, President John Dramani Mahama has requested, and underline the word requested, the majority leader and majority chief whip in parliament to withdraw the private members' bill tabled for the repeal of the act establishing the office of the special prosecutor. I think when I may
tabled.
Yes, tabled.
Yes.
As to whether it's been tabled before parliament or tabled.
Yeah, because I also see the same language. I mean, members bill tabled for the repeal of the act establishing the office of the special prosecutor. The president request follows his public expression of support for the strengthening of the office of the prosecutor as a vital cog in the fight of corruption at a meeting with the Peace Council yesterday. The president also reiterates his call of the office of the special prosecutor to do more to boost public confidence in its work and frontally tackle corruption in line with objectives informing the establishment of the office, signed by Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, spokesperson to the president. So the word tabled.
Yes, and request. You see, so the request is very different from a executive secretary of the president, the former president, Leteyana Makati Pedo equalize. Your friend, you couldn't friend.
Yeah, all kind LGBT there. LGBT there, yeah.
Did not request. He said desist. You see, this is request. You can choose to accept a request or reject. You understand? And I think there it is publicly, it is very good, because publicly the discussion looks like if you don't want the office of the special prosecutor, it means you don't want accountability. You understand? So publicly, this being done publicly is also to create a certain posture and impression, which for me is very good. But anyway,
so now you say Charles, you're right with the table say a co-parliament, right? Or we
no,
still...
I think Charles did not even make a statement on. He talked about what would you do if there's not there. Yes, and
you don't redrive.
It is clear that there is a bill.
Yes.
Whether it is before Parliament,
it has been tabled. Where
you understand?
Felix is a member of Parliament.
Has it been laid?
Oh.
Yeah, because no, you see, when I watch table and I watch all the meanings in the submit, put forward, bring forward, propose, suggest, and then present formally for discussion or consideration.
Yeah.
So it means that
yes. Okay. I mean, we are not sure. We are sure. We are not sure. But
the president language says table.
Yes. Tabled before where?
It is only right for him to intervene.
Yes.
Looking at the fact that he wants to fight corruption.
If it's been tabled before Parliament and it's a private member's bill, you see, so or either you are instructing Parliament not to do their work.
Yes.
I don't think this is the taste. This is the taste of the letter. You understand? It's a private member's bill. You direct your request to the people sponsoring that bill.
Yes.
You understand? Amy as a private...
Who are parliamentarians.
Yes. Even Bakati, but to me, the same thing.
Yes.
That if there is a private member's bill, we write to them, we bring our input and what we think about it. So I think that is good. But the pusher...
petition him to remove the special prosecutor because he wants to fight corruption.
No. That is a petition against an individual occupying that office, but not scrapping of that office. There are two different things. An individual or misbehavior, that's what the he's a conveyor belt. He has to do what he has to do. So for me, I think that is different.
Okay.
Pandai issues.
Yes, sir.
It's been very interesting following this Pandai situation. Until on record, I mean, Nancy Minamana made the voters ID card now. Because in this day and age of red run, I'm sure you're in the man, Matide, Winnibus or run is so, whether Mukoye Mukotwaba. Into Nancy Minamana, my voters ID card or Shamu. Because Matide to whom Obupuba are for no south or ba. They are all before the court and the ruling is about to come. So, yeah, crado, baby or befibia, you got to yaba. But in some bar, I am young to your bunker. Because I should make certain commentary or China will be take you on your words just as it is. We might find difficulty. Wonder what are the issues? Kakra mima komunu. Maybe same. I wasn't there during the court proceedings. As we speak, it looks like the judgment, it's not out, huh? They made a ruling.
No, judgment is still not out.
The judgment itself is not out. And I'm
yes.
As to what informed the decision of the judge to make that declaration, we do not know. But kakra Martin there, and these things do happen. I'm on your fire here. Ebia, when the polling station be over, imi am kakra wo. Moso polling station be over, moso imi am kakra wo. Inti mohwe no mesna mi de mi ono no mesna o de mi yi na ya hwe there. If for me or balance na me jam, on balance na ma akọ point there, me ko tewu to there. Awudi iwie wa ha. Na yimpa na aka no so we tewu to there also had day also yeah. And I heard that is what happened with Pandai. NDC went to talk about 41 polling stations where there were issues. MPP sought to also counter that there are other polling stations where you NDC almost the same thing you are accusing us of. Then based on that, the judge will say, okay, if I have say dama, I have to say dama, them that kwano munkoye rera. That's what I am hearing. If that is the situation, then yes, Odi kande wekoye a rerun. But if it is not, then the processes that have been started is also germane. There, one koye appeal. Nayente muye there, really or suffered a whole rerun or probably rerun of those selected polling stations. So I think there is more to it that is Odika. Man kwafruki kind there. Before the courts. In Tinkayan China courts in Wombua and Sana, you take certain actions. Courts, I'm a ruling that. The first thing is that a court has ruled. There is a ruling that needs to be effected. So that ruling, you understand? The stay of execution has not even been heard. 92.9. Even a year or 2 years, political parties, the ECA court, there, registration with district offices. Yesterday, be Yakwa court, Yakwa summons, Yadrekwa Koma is out to now boom. Tiakoka stay of executioner. What may a date of the hearing after the registration exercise? Did the registration exercise not go on?
It did.
It did. So why do we pick and choose when it suits us? The date of hearing of the stay of execution, crano, was even after the program. Because they knew we have a case. So in this case, you don't want a situation where somebody will use the courts, or they delay certain processes. Because if not, say court come a hearing date next year, it means until next year, the ruling that has been done cannot be effected. No. So processes of it should go on whilst the hearing date. So that's why you're hearing a dread urban waba. The only thing I do is see one when there, because you will be that when an MP, I was so was in SMBA, a tenure of office in we. You understand? So we've seen it before. That always shows us that we should tighten our laws, just so that people do not take advantage of the law to do whatever they want to do. Okay. Panda is a test case. Let's see how it unfolds. Okay. December 30th, one man case will be taken 16th. If 16th will take, now there is a merit in it. Now it turns around that. It doesn't change anything. If we'll take as a rerunner and a year kosa, now you lazy issues.
Okay. Citizen, any attorney can a chance for a year now for young queen. Yes, sir.
But no crane say
non-conformist.
And Shemwa, yan redraw.
Yeah. Say and Shemwa, yan redraw.
Sadly, Shemwa, yen free.
And I will rat on today.
What TCB man? Oh, why are you too much?
Anyway, Panda idea, maybe constituency. So I have more votes in Panda.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And you know, Oko Bankamba for Nendiro, Oba, we are a back Panda Nankasa. I have vote, including Buya. So, well, straightforward, I know Cressa a swing seat. Panda has never been swing seat. From 92 to 2012, na NDC. Look, Palmo Kojo and an MP.
Also 92 the Nkrofon boycott.
Okay, what the year 1912 mean franchise in
96.
For 96 to 2012, na NDC in the classic the MP is Lekpaluma Kojeteya, where he so rest in peace. Matthew and the Koji in 2012 because no I had Rusty or nephew or Honor. I say and a Matthew buy just for 4 years. 4 years and no me in the fee so and your friend Daniel a buy and a Daniel so I be lose to Matthew and na a man so no more train and a traditionally NDC seat. I say and you know as just going back to where it came from and you know oh yeah then no matter the situation they will win. NDC will win this seat.
Yeah.
Oh, NDC Belfast seat, no. Bandai seat, no. No, Matthew can't win. Matthew himself is aware. For any bisano, instead of obey you, do not namdi. We need to achieve. Yeah. He was following it too, and they were scheming in other constituencies. And what the constituency are to obey a leader. Or parliament, one far more broad constituency or the intimidate amount for they were moving underground, selecting candidates for other constituencies. Na we na abano. Onfanku sunyansa. Next time, the two Abama pay attention to the people who voted for you. Neja say, "O namana o scheme." O leaders of a community. Because they are in parliament, you know, and they now decide. Uba I catch East. They were deciding who should be MP and who should not be parliamentary candidate. At a biakoto form, no ma block no. They say form no kaya my own talk. From coincidence, so be now form no national. You are just moving about doing unnecessary things, and the results in our no. Into no unfacing court, no. Me court at Aka, Asa. There's nobody is going to challenge the court decision whatever. Over court Emfa. It will nothing will change. Into onkoye campaign move. Or campaign onkoye. But the truth of the matter is that he can't not win this. Then the message in here day. Some more demonstration of parliament. That is not it. There should be something now. Ghanaians have no confidence level in MPP. Can afford to MPP in this hour, especially with the current parliamentary leadership. This rogue group or more led by demonstration chairman or Saheni demonstrator. Nothing will come out of it.
Okay.
Adia yedia no kano. Omu demonstrations. We send this for MPP for your strategic, and no more so move negotiate here, and Kasadi we amount.
So that was what I was feeling.
It wouldn't have because NDC really doesn't
sit them
need.
Down and talk about, they don't
NDC
need
doesn't even need this necessary because MPP numbers are more. No, you can't even call Parliament. Muntimin find some more emergency parliamentary sitting. Your numbers is nothing.
I was even looking at Sesebi.
Now, I don't propose this one time. We need that one. Bro, some come on, move for Parliament. Come the majority for no matter bunch anybody no move see. But I don't know why. Man and young or pushy young. You see, who need numbers? No, yen na hwe okakwe Patrick Boamaho. We knew what happened. Yen see Vicky Bright. Yen see Sita almost abeje jemamo echire no. Na ye negotiations. So that's it. Yeah, negotiations. But you don't want to respect the deed.
I get you.
One person will be at the end. I'm now Sengunu Namudi. And I'm we are bana. So my filing appeal to almost all. And you know who are not done. You can go. Protozoa. Ube Parliament. And then I got you can. You don't do it when the party has power.
No court. Give it to a defendant.
Now, who share power and the MPP?
No court.
The MPP did to me, yeah. The MPP did to me, yeah. At 2,000 citizens, the MP 84 hours I convey Supreme Court. You file a case in the morning, and by 2 o'clock, no one has judgment on Friday. Or your lawyer will catch almost Supreme Court hard to get them on Fridays. They said they don't even sit.
They don't sit.
The Supreme Court in sitting on Friday.
But they see here.
Or see under your friend or Sahene. Most of 2 titles there. Ni pay demonstration and Malcolm or Sahene.
Asani, me I thought I'm coming negotiating because for me, Matthew has been there. Okra DBA, why Juma experience is what we need. I mean, you should have sat down to negotiate with these people. But all last was not paying a
citizen contemplate on why we didn't run the 41 that was sent to court. No, mama. Initially, Sada Madrid, I didn't run for the 41. But yes, if no near woman, MPP for now, no one can almost raise another objection. Okay, there were other infractions. And almost okay, and that is how come we got a rerun.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but they will go. I'm not on press with the so.
Now, but just a minute. Who the baby? Who's the last election? Last Christmas.
Yeah.
NDC supported Dinse Yamanfonso. Not even a single penny. This is a time, NDC about 1 year. When we make sure that this election, this Christmas. When we crop for bed, moon century for number one, and this like it, Sanema will. As someone and century for Inako baby no. We make sure some Ghana for now. Election, election is only 57%. 57%. Who shall win now? Ye, moon is century for assembly and assembly because of stingy Niama. Christmas near day. We make sure some showing now. I'm Obia want on assemble your cap and 157%.
The men fan come.
There would be a moon chance and for Omuncha party members. Omuncha Yenina Nipabre, what 1 year, men sa mama can't chase a feniaba, Ubaya check, or ban and Yamianqua, Amane Bano, or Satin Guku, a command in Nipa, Omuncha Nipangina in Pawontom, and this is when you were stingy. Thank you.
May I say happy birthday to Mrs. Joyce Sapon. From your husband, Dr. Sapon, and happy birthday to you, Mrs. Joyce Sapon. We if your husband, Dr. Sapon, and the 47 minutes past the hour of 7 meeting. Area Mansan Son for Kojo Preko Dankwah. You just joined us at Kessben TV. Memo watching Emo Akwaba. Saso and I will join here at 92.9. Medawa say Saudi will feed you at 92.9.
Memo watching Emo Akwaba about Kessben 92.9 and I feel so Kessben TV swore. Kessben match sunye meeting Area Mansan Son for Kojo Preko Dankwah. And I may catch you say in a day a dafo ewo wabra boom and until one so no pay we boy a woman a we sorry waka na fa kukudru enante nenye gidi se eye den a erade ebeye amaw eno gidi u breakthrough ebeba so sorry na fa wo video no eto 92.9 and afi so Kessben TV on DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 meeting area mansen son for Kojo Preko Dankwah.